Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Niharika Kolita presenting the headlines first. Union Cabinet announces setting up of the 8th Pay Commission, also sanctions over 3,000 crore rupees for third launch pad for the space sector. Arunachal Pradesh Cabinet decides to restore terminated large hydropower projects, policy to be implemented jointly with central PSUs. Former Army Chief V.K. Singh takes over as the 25th Governor of Mizoram. Tripura Chief Minister Manik Saha attends Police Week, lauds State Police for upholding law and order and serving the people. And in Kho Kho World Cup 2025, Indian men's and women's teams both advanced to the quarter-finals with shining performances. In national news first, the government today announced the setting up of the 8th Pay Commission for central government employees and pensioners. The Union Cabinet, chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, today approved the setting up of the 8th Pay Commission. Briefing the media, Union Minister of Information and Broadcasting, Ashwini Vaishnav, said that the Cabinet has taken a very important decision related to the space sector. It has sanctioned a third launch pad at a cost of 3,985 crore rupees, which will be a crucial milestone in the country's space infrastructure.
प्रधानमंत्री जी ने एक रेगुलर रिदम के साथ पे कमीशन बनाने का जो एक संकल्प लिया है, उसके हिसाब से 2016 में लास्ट पे कमीशन 7th पे कमीशन स्टार्ट हुआ था, तो 2026 में इसका टर्म कंप्लीट होता है. उससे वेल बिफोर 2025 में 8th पे कमीशन स्टैब्लिश करने से सफिशिएंट टाइम मिलेगा so that the recommendations can be received well before the completion of the period of 7th Pay Commission. जैसा आप जानते हैं, इसमें massive consultation होगा with the state governments, with all the different stakeholders in the central government, in the PSUs, इन सब के साथ detailed consultation होगा और chairman and 2 members का भी शीघ्र appointment होगा. एक तरीके से ये एक बहुत बड़ा फैसला है.
In more national news, President Draupadi Murmu today accorded a ceremonial welcome to President of Singapore, Tharman Shanmugaratnam, at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. Prime Minister Narendra Modi was also present on the occasion. Addressing the media, the Singapore president said both countries are exploring new initiatives in sustainability and the digital space. He emphasized the possibility of a data corridor for financial institutions between Gift City in Gujarat and Singapore, and another renewable energy corridor between both the countries. Both countries are now looking to upgrade these active relations to a comprehensive strategic partnership, he said.
We will never forget that India was one of the first few countries to recognize Singapore's independence in 1965. And since then, our relationship has grown by bounds. It's a natural partnership between a small country, Singapore, and a very large country, India. But we found ways to cooperate in ways that are near our mutual interests in a whole range of areas. Our business relationships are thriving. In fact, Singapore is the largest investor in India for many years now. Our defense relationship is strong. Our relationship in skilling has been very active in recent years, and it continues to grow. But we are now on a new trajectory with India, with the upgrade of our relations to a comprehensive strategic partnership, which was announced during Prime Minister Modi's last visit to Singapore in September last year. We are exploring new initiatives, going beyond the existing very active relationship.
Moving on to Northeast news now, the Arunachal Pradesh Cabinet has approved the state policy for restoration of terminated large hydropower projects under Special Circumstances 2025. The policy aims to revive terminated hydropower projects that had made substantial progress on site. It seeks to attract investments, create employment opportunities, and enhance ease of doing business in the state. Additionally, it will improve the financial viability of rejuvenated large hydropower projects in collaboration with central public sector undertakings. Other key cabinet decisions include the approval of initiatives to strengthen the Namsai Medical College and Hospital and the creation of new posts for the Government Engineering College in Tezu, among other developmental measures. The Assam Cabinet, chaired by Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, convened in Morrigaon today and several significant decisions were announced. 2,000 crore rupees was approved under the Chief Minister's Women Entrepreneurship Scheme to promote women-led enterprises, while 75,000 youth will receive government-assisted loans through the Atmanirbhar Assam scheme. In response to the recent coal mine accident in Umrangso, a special task force led by Justice Unima Hazarika of the Guwahati High Court will be formed, and a 10 lakh rupees compensation was announced for the families of the deceased workers. Additionally, 401 crore rupees was sanctioned for the Boro Territorial Council.
2000 কোটি টাকার অনুমোদন জানায়। আজি আমাৰ কেবিনেটে মুখ্যমন্ত্ৰীৰ আত্মনিৰ্ভৰ অসম অভিযান আঁচনিৰ অধীনত আৰু ৭৫,০০০ নিবনুৱা যুৱক-যুৱতীক ঋণ আৰু ৰাজ সাহায্য প্ৰদান কৰাৰ যিখন আঁচনি আমাৰ চলি আছে সেই আঁচনিখনৰ বাবেও অতিৰিক্ত পুঁজি মঞ্জুৰি দিয়ে।
It is time for a very short commercial break. We will be right back. Welcome back. Former Army Chief and Union Minister of State, General Vijay Kumar Singh was sworn in as the 25th Governor of Mizoram at the circular lawn of the Raj Bhavan in Aizawl this morning. The Chief Justice of Guwahati High Court, Justice Vijay Bishnoi, administered the oath of office to General Retired V.K. Singh. The swearing-in ceremony was attended by Chief Minister Laldu Homa, his cabinet colleagues, Assembly Speaker Lalbi Agzama, and former Chief Ministers Lalthan Hawla and Zoram Thanga, among others.
And the law, and that I will devote myself to the service and well-being of the people of Mizoram.
In Manipur, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh today attended the state-level workshop on Ramp and Unnati 2024, fostering economic growth and industrialization in Manipur at City Convention, Imphal. He said the Ramp and Unnati is an initiative to unlock the untapped potential of small and medium enterprises, which form the backbone of Manipur's economy. He expressed his confidence that the outcomes of the workshop will contribute significantly to achieving the vision of a self-reliant and prosperous Manipur.
Under the dynamic
In Tripura, Chief Minister Dr. Manik Saha today said the Tripura police has been serving the state for over 150 years, upholding law and order. He said this while addressing the inaugural ceremony of Tripura Police Week 2025 at AD Nagar Police Ground. Dr. Saha distributed awards to the winning teams in various categories, provided financial assistance to the families of martyrs, and witnessed what he called the remarkable motorcycle display by women. All eyes are on the Ministry of Coal for the final approval to restart coal mining in Meghalaya through scientific methods, said Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma. He informed that public hearings were conducted a few months ago in 3 locations as part of the process to begin scientific coal mining in Meghalaya.
And after that, again the file has gone back to the forest and the pollution board, and necessary clearances have been given now from the Environment Department, Forest and Environment Department and Pollution Board. and now the files have reached Delhi. The coal ministry in Delhi is now going to give the final, after seeing all the approvals that have been given by the different departments of the central government, the different departments of the state government. Now the final approval and the stamp is given by the
Sikkim Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang today inaugurated the Sub-Tourist Information Centre at Dentam Bazar. He was accompanied by cabinet ministers, MLAs, advisors, chairmen and district officials, including the DC and SP of Gyalsing. He also inaugurated the newly constructed Subdivisional Magistrate Office in Dentam Gyalsing district. The modern facility aims to improve administrative efficiency and ensure better accessibility of governance for local residents.
हाम्रो यहाँ फरेस्ट बंगलामा वन विभागको जो चाहिँ गेस्ट हाउस छ त्यो गेस्ट हाउस
Good news in the world of sports. In the Kho Kho World Cup 2025, both Indian men's and women's teams have advanced to the quarterfinals with outstanding performances. The Indian women's team is set to face Malaysia later this evening at the Indira Gandhi Indoor Stadium, while the Indian men's team will compete against Bhutan later tonight. In their group stage match, the Indian men's team secured a commanding 70-38 victory over Peru on Wednesday. They dominated right from turn 1 and maintained their momentum through turn 2. Their control continues into turn 3 and 4, resulting in a clinical 32-point win. In international news, following the announcement of a ceasefire between Hamas and Israel, celebrations erupted in Khan Yunis of Gaza. Local residents were seen rejoicing with songs and dances, expressing relief and happiness. The initial phase of the ceasefire is set to last for 6 weeks, during which Israel is expected to withdraw its troops from Gaza. The news has brought a wave of hope to the region after weeks of conflict. In Nagaland, the Spear Corps based in Dimapur hosted a special event to mark Armed Forces Veterans Day, bringing together veterans, Veer Naris and their families from Dimapur and surrounding areas in the state. The event was attended by over 300 veterans, serving officers and their families. Lieutenant General Abhijit S. Pandharkar, General Officer Commanding of Spear Corps, graced the occasion as the chief guest. The gathering provided an opportunity for ex-servicemen to reconnect with their military roots and engage in heartfelt exchanges about their experiences and concerns. The Indian Meteorological Department, IMD, celebrated its 150th anniversary on Wednesday. To mark the occasion, the Meteorological Center in Shillong opened its doors to the public, offering insights into IMD's operations and equipment. IMD Chief in Shillong, Thangjalal Luvum, highlighted the ongoing infrastructure improvements in Meghalaya and the introduction of impact-based weather forecasts, enabling more accurate predictions of weather effects.
We are pushing all aspects from infrastructure to all other related issues that are there to ensure that we are ready. In the last few years, we have invested hugely in sports and a large amount of investments.
To end the news, the main points once again. Union Cabinet announces setting up of the 8th Pay Commission, also sanctions over 3,000 crore rupees for third launch pad for the space sector. Arunachal Pradesh Cabinet decides to restore terminated large hydropower projects, policy to be implemented jointly with central PSUs. Former Army Chief VK Singh takes over as the 25th Governor of Mizoram. Tripura Chief Minister Manik Saha attends Police Week, lauds State Police for upholding law and order and serving the people. And in sports, in Kho Kho World Cup 2025, Indian men's and women's teams both advanced to the quarterfinals with shining performances. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.